The current upsurge of repression is not an isolated event. Rather, it reflects a recurring pattern where the government of Iran responds to protests and dissent with intense repression marked by human rights violation. According to our investigations so far, we have seen patterns that we have identified earlier during the investigation of the 2022 Women Life Freedom protests. It seems that state authorities have continued to commit gross human rights violations with impunity, intersecting with discrimination on grounds of gender, religion, and ethnicity. And such repressive measures and policies continue to deprive women and girls in particular of their fundamental rights. In conclusion, allow me to set out our request to member states. First, we call upon you to press for an immediate moratorium on executions in Iran as a first step towards complete abolition of the death penalty. Second, support all forms of accountability for violations of human rights inside Iran and reparations for survivors. Third, assist persons who have faced or are at risk of human rights violations by Iran, including journalists, lawyers, and human rights defenders, and consider all diplomatic and judicial measures, including humanitarian visas and prosecution where possible under universal jurisdiction. Lastly, we call on you to safeguard and resource this mandate. Sustained support is essential to our investigations, to evidence preservation, and protection of those courageous women and men who continue to speak out and demand equality and justice.